Today, we unravel the chilling story of Jailene Flores, a bright 21-year-old whose life was tragically cut short. On July 13, 2023, a day that started like any other at her workplace morphed into a scene of horror. An active shooter, driven by a sinister motive, ended her life. The police soon unraveled a disturbing truth. This was no random act, but a premeditated attack by Jailene's own stalker, seeking revenge. Welcome to Crime Buzz on the True Crime Tracker channel. Remember to subscribe and ring the bell for more gripping stories. Our tale unfolds in Chicago, Illinois, known affectionately as Chi-Town, nestled on the shores of Lake Michigan. Chicago, one of the largest U.S. cities, is famed for its breathtaking architecture, dynamic music scene, delicious cuisine, and iconic neighborhoods. Despite Chicago's allure, the city, like many metropolises, isn't a stranger to crime. Yet, the brutal murder of a young woman at her workplace on the city's west side shook even the most experienced detectives to their core. Jailene Flores, just 21, embodied beauty, intelligence, and kindness. Known for her strong work ethic and devotion to family, Jailene's life was a tapestry of hard work and love. Entangled in this tragedy was 21-year-old Armoni Henry. He and Jailene, having met in school, grew closer while working at a nursing home. While some saw a couple, her family believed Jailene and Armoni were merely close friends. Regardless of their official status, Armoni's intense obsession with Jailene was undeniable. His infatuation quickly spiraled into a dangerous fixation, as he desired Jailene for himself alone. By April 2023, Armoni's overwhelming obsession became unbearable for Jailene. Recognizing the toxicity, she sought to distance herself. Yet Armoni's threats against her family forced Jailene to take legal action, filing an order of protection. A brief calm followed, misleadingly suggesting that Armoni had moved on. A shocking discovery on July 10, 2023, shattered this illusion. Jailene's brother found AirTags hidden in her car, devices designed for tracking. Confirming their worst fears, the AirTags were linked to Armoni's phone number. Removing the AirTags triggered Armoni into a frenzy of incessant calls and messages. The next day, he brazenly confronted Jailene at her workplace, Mariano's, about the AirTags. Jailene confided in her family, feeling trapped in a real-life fatal attraction, with Armoni's obsessive behavior escalating alarmingly. Determined, on the morning of July 13th, Jailene planned to seek another restraining order after work. Tragically, she never got the chance.
Came in as an active shooter call inside the grocery store just after 9 o'clock this morning. Customers heard several loud bangs, many evacuating the building.
At first, everything was fine, and then everybody just ended up outside the store. As soon as I'm about to get out the car and walk in, everybody was kind of a little frantic in the parking lot.
When police arrived at the crime scene, the shooter had vanished. Surveillance footage from Evergreen Park's police department showed Jailene walking away from an unidentified figure, only to be found later, lifeless in a back storage room, a victim of multiple gunshots. The shooter, quickly identified as Jailene's estranged ex-boyfriend, was tracked down using his car's license plate. Chicago police apprehended Armoni 25 miles away in Edgewater, on the city's north side, with a gun in his possession.
Evergreen Park police were called about an active shooter at this Mariano's on the 2500 block of West 95th Street, just a few minutes after 9 this morning.
We immediately proceeded inside to secure the store and find out exactly what was going on. At that time, there was no active shooting going on in the store. We proceeded through the store and located a victim who was a store employee in the back storage room.
The woman, who was just 21 years old, was shot multiple times. She was pronounced dead here at the scene. Police say the incident appears to be domestic.
The surveillance videos from our preliminary observations showed the victim walking away from a male subject and proceeding to the back room.
Evergreen Park police say they obtained a police report filed by the victim when she worked at this Oak Lawn Amazon Fresh, detailing a domestic incident involving her boyfriend. Police got the information from that report and determined the possible suspect was her boyfriend by the description of his car and license plate.
We gave information to the Chicago police, and through their camera system, they were able to track this vehicle, and it was up on the north side.
Now, when police took that suspect into custody, they also found a gun, and they believe that gun was the one used to shoot and kill the young woman.
In response, Mariano's spokesperson expressed their full cooperation with the investigation, offering condolences, prayers, and support, including counseling services for their associates. Apart from Jailene's tragic end, the incident caused another woman to sprain her ankle in the ensuing panic. No other physical injuries were reported. Armoni now faces first-degree murder charges, with his family speaking out about his mental health struggles, emphasizing their love and efforts to support him despite his challenges.
An emotional Henry Neal leaves bond court this afternoon after a Cook County judge denies his grandson, Armoni Henry, bail a day after the 21-year-old is accused of fatally shooting his girlfriend at the Evergreen Park Mariano's where she worked.
We love him so much. We tried our best to work with him, and although he had issues, but he was a good kid.
Armoni's family says he has a mental health issue and doesn't know how he managed to get his hands on a gun.
He never expressed to me. They called each other best friends. And I seen them together about 2 weeks ago.
To all those affected by this heart-wrenching event, especially Jailene's family, friends, and loved ones, our deepest sympathies go out to you. Remember, distancing yourself from a harmful relationship should never cost a life. If you find yourself in such a situation, seek a safe exit and never look back, as turning back could be fatal. Stay safe, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for our future content.